welcome to Infigon Talks. My name is Ramani Desai and I will be the host for today's interview. Infigon Talks is a part of Infigon Futures flagship program where mentors from various institutes motivate and inspire lots of students across country. Today, we are honored to introduce Mr. Rajat Jain, who is currently pursuing BTech in Computer Science from IIT Bombay and currently an intern at Adobe. Mr. Rajat is a rank holder with an All India rank of 389 in JEE Advanced. He's a software geek, enthusiastic about startups, freelancing, content, dance, and adventure sports. Being a student from one of the best university with an inquisitive attitude, his guidance will surely inspire our mentees and help them identify their skills and strengths. Hello, Mr. Rajat. Welcome to Infigon Talks.
Hi Ramani, glad to be here.
Yeah. So, as I was speaking about, I was talking about your introduction. So, IIT, it's a dream come true for any students aspiring to be an engineer. So, and you seem to have achieved the inevitable. So, I guess everyone out there who didn't make it there or who wants to be there would love to know how life at IIT Bombay looks like what a normal day in IIT Bombay looks like.
Okay, so it's just like any other institute, but the difference is the people that we have there. So, including the professors and the students that are a part of the institute, which make it what it is, and the resources that have been provided by the institute. So we have uh, clubs which are building Mars rovers, clubs which are building
Yeah.
underwater vehicles, clubs which are building clubs which are dancing. So we have cult as well, we have tech as well, we have sports as well. So uh, all the institutes have these facilities, and I think it is up to the students to utilize them. And at IIT Bombay,
Yeah.
I think the normal routine looks like any other college. We have lectures, after that we go for some sports. Then if we have
Yeah.
some projects, then we sit down until midnight to complete those assignments. And there are discussions, and then wing meets, hostel fun, and
Totally.
yeah, and cribbing about the mess. And so it's just like any other uh, college and hostel.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm sure, but environment there surely acts as a catalyst due to the resources that you mentioned that, IIT Bombay, IIT in general provides. But yeah, I feel any college is not just about academics. It's so much more because it has a lot of memories. And engineering life remains the same no matter what college I feel.
Yeah, it
So,
definitely depends upon the friends that you build along the way and the memories that you impart.
yeah. Surely, engineering is a complete different experience that you'll ever have. But
And
I feel IIT, in order to get into IIT, you must have done a lot of preparations, a lot of hard work and perseverances, required in order to earn that All India rank that is 389 in JEE Advanced. Impressive. So I want to ask you, have you prepared for your exams? So what was your average study time, maybe, or any tips or mantra that you followed while studying? So what was it?
so one thing that I kept in mind always was that uh, I wanted to get through it in the first attempt, and I had no clue about JEE Advanced until I entered 11th. So I had just those
Oh,
2 years to prepare, and there were others who were out there preparing right from the 8th standard, 7th standard, and there were people in Kota who were living in a hostel environment
surely.
where they had their entire day to prepare. We used to commute to college, then sit there, and there was a lot of time waste in between when you're with family. So
Yeah.
obviously have that bonding time with them. And when you're in a hostel environment, you're completely focused there. So I knew that there are people out there who are preparing much more and putting in much more hours than me. So whatever time I have to make the best out of it. And apart from that, the tests from the coaching institutes helped me keep on track. And as soon as I joined,
Yeah.
I try to ensure that I don't put in a lot of burden on myself right at the beginning, because I'll lose the momentum, because it's a long journey. It's not
Totally.
a as a lot of people say, uh, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you have to stay consistent throughout. So I just did the normal modules in the beginning, and as and when we progressed, then I moved on to solving papers and books, and gradually you build up, and then you gain confidence through the tests, and uh, that is how the process is. It's a different journey for everyone, and
Yeah.
you learn along the way a lot of things, and a lot of sacrifices that you do along the way do pay off in the end. So I recommend anyone, if you are thinking कि अभी क्यों करना है ये सब, then you can definitely think बाद में जो result आएगा that will be much more valuable
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, correctly. Yeah, I feel, it's not the time that you put in, what you do in that time is more important because, as you said, many students are preparing from 8 to 9 standard, and you started it from 11, still ended up having such a great score. So, yeah, I think the content really matters, what you are putting it. So, yeah, I think that was very informative, and I'm sure the viewers must have got a kick of motivation here. So, coming back to the degree that you're pursuing from IIT Bombay, that is computer science. So what is your ultimate goal after passing out of IIT Bombay with that degree? So any company that you're looking forward to joining, or maybe maneuvering your degree into something even a lot bigger, maybe? What is your goal?
Okay, that's a nice question. So I'd like to add a trivia here. I was initially, because with the AR 389 and in general category, you get mechanical engineering at IIT Bombay. So I joined in my first year
Yeah.
as a mechanical engineer student.
Oh.
And then after the first year, based on the CGPA, they have an option to change your branch. So at
Yeah.
that point, I changed into computer science. So it's been 2 years I've been into computer science, and there are some fields which I have found interest in, and there
Great.
is game development which I explored. There's web development. I've done several internships, so experienced the corporate culture as well. So
Yeah.
right now at this stage, I have decided to try out some of the ideas that I had, because experimenting always gives you the ground reality. You cannot just think yeah startup karna. So I am experimenting with those ideas right now, and also simultaneously preparing for my placements to secure a good company, and then I'll decide between those two at a later stage.
Yeah. Backup is always important.
Yeah, not. It's also tough to convince your family that I'll not sit for placement. So it's better that I sit for it, and then see what happens.
Yeah, and I feel backup is always important. You need backup, and yeah, and I think, but an engineer with an entrepreneurship goal can never go wrong. I feel, because an engineer knows how to build a product, and an entrepreneur knows how to sell the product. And if you have two in one, I guess it's the formula to success. I feel I highly give you wishes so that your experiment comes, and you can give it a bigger picture. So, how your college helps to boost your startup, or maybe the experiment you're doing with your startup? So, how does your college support your, startup? I feel, yeah.
Yeah. So IIT Bombay has a separate department called DSC, which is the Department of Entrepreneurship. So we have
Okay.
professors who have been entrepreneurs. They are in touch with several other mentors who are in the industry right now. So that is where we get some guidance from. We have courses as well, wherein they teach us the basics, very fundamentals of entrepreneurship: how to validate your product, how to go with customer
Mhm.
discovery, what is a business model, how do you think about an idea. So there are advanced courses as well, where you have to actually execute some proof of concepts and then submit it to the professors who help you with it as well. So there are several
Okay.
startups which came out of these courses. While doing these courses, they realized, okay, this is a good idea and we should go ahead with it. And
Oh,
there
that's
is an
wonderful.
ideas program which is focused on boosting the startups and helping them with a 8 week camp, wherein they teach you and help you out, figure out where you can proceed, which direction you need to go on. And
Yeah.
there's another facility, Sign, which is an incubator. So everyone knows what an incubator is. So Sign provides that incubation. Apart from that, I think the alumni network is very good, and there are several seniors who have been into startups, who are into corporate world. So the guidance there is also great. So these are the aspects where IIT Bombay helps in startup.
Oh, that's really great. I think, That's what I said earlier. It's not just about academics, it's so much more. So that's great that your college helps you to, experiment that you're carrying out. And yeah, that's really nice. So coming back to the introduction that I, spoke about you, you were very much into dancing and adventure sports. So, everybody says that your hobby should be instead of your career. I personally disagree to that, but I want to know what is your take on this statement, or how you managed your, hobbies in line to your career, because you said, a lot of sacrifices you had to make in order to study and get that rank. So how did you manage it all? I want to know.
So during 11th and 12th, I didn't get a time to pursue these. I was a bit into content writing, but that was
Okay.
just acted as a stress buster at that point. When I got into college, I think there were a lot of activities that were going on, and those certainly pushed me to like explore these into greater depths. And regarding that we should only focus on a career and not do pursue our hobbies, I think uh, when you do some creative activities, when you're involved in something apart from what you're doing full time, I think
Yeah.
gives you uh, it gives you more mind space to think and be more efficient in what you actually want to do. So suppose when I dance, I get so refreshed that I can do the work that I want to do in 2 hours if it took 4 hours normally. So it acts as a stress buster for you, and you should definitely pursue whatever your hobbies are apart from whatever career you're pursuing.
Surely, surely. I feel, a career makes you, to prosper, or, to follow your passion. But your hobbies, doing something what you love, I guess makes you connected to your soul. And that makes you actually, focus more on your career aspect as well, as you mentioned. And that's really great. That, yeah, I really feel that, as I said earlier, I disagree to the that your hobbies should be in line to your career. So yeah, so the
So it
last
is not
question
that
for
if you have a hobby, you do not love your career. So it is not that both can go hand in hand, and it can be possible that we love both of them.
yeah,
So
surely. And some people are pursuing their careers in their hobbies as well. So
yeah.
yeah, surely. So coming back to the last question, but I feel not the least, what advice would you like to give the students out there who are very much passionate about doing something bigger? So what is your advice to those students?
Uh, One quote that I always go by is hard work can beat talent if talent doesn't do hard work. So that used to
Right,
be
right.
with that was a poster on our wall back when I was preparing for JEE, and it stands to even now. I think you have to believe in yourself, and you have to put in those efforts to get wherever you want to, and
Mm,
uh, reach out for resources, because you won't get anything ready made for yourself. So
definitely.
uh, you have to approach the right people. You have to understand what is right for you, and you need to devote time to it. You cannot wait for the right time and then wait for the right guidance. You have to push, and you have to get everything. As they say that uh, तुम अगर किसी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहते हो तो पूरी
Surely.
कायनात मिल जाती है. तो you have to get the कायनात to help you in achieving your goals. So even when I was preparing for JEE, I think it's not that the family was supportive, but I think you need to know how to get the support. You need to know okay, acha, so I
Mm,
want to complete this, so how can someone help me achieve my goal? That is a very small example, but you need to realize how to utilize the resources you have. So many people
yeah.
out there might be cribbing, okay, I'm not from a good college, we don't have resources, but you see a lot of examples of people from very unknown colleges achieving greater heights. So you need to know that there are resources out
Surely.
there and you need to utilize them. So yeah, believe in yourself, utilize the resources well, and keep working towards your goals.
Yeah, that was really really enlightening. I feel many of the viewers must be inspired by this. So thank you, Mr. Rajar. It was an honor to speak with you. Had a great interview session with you.
It was very nice speaking to you as well, and thank you, Infigan, for having me as a mentor. Looking forward to the wonderful tenure.
Yes, we should thank you to be a part of our organization, as a lot of insights, to the students out there can get by, students themselves who are in that position, who is mentoring them in such a way. So yeah, and this is where we end our interview session. For the viewers, see you next time. Until then, for what it's worth, drop a like, share, and subscribe.